All right. Welcome to Home Biz Tax Talk. My name is Lysandra Everett, and I am the Home Biz Tax Lady. Home Biz Tax Talk airs Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish. And when you tune into my show, you're going to hear about topics that are important to the home business community. Today, I want to talk about this video I just saw with how to increase a tax refund with a home business. Whoo, you guys. All right. So I really want to have a straight talk conversation with you about this line of advice, if you will, because 9 times out of 10, that advice is coming from somebody who is not a tax professional. Okay. Let me just say that. So the premise is that that people will adjust their W-4s to have less income taken out. And I've even heard someone say, well, I'm adjusting my W-4 to reflect that I'm a business owner. Okay. So understand that the only way that you produce a refund is if you either overpay in your taxes or if you reduce your taxable income by creating a loss in a business, because your Schedule C, which is where your home business is filed, if your Schedule C produces a loss, that is going to reduce your overall taxable income, okay, and then that is going to reduce your overall tax liability. That sounds cute, okay, because yes, that will produce a refund, but that only works for a minute, okay? So for the IRS, you have to be in profit 3 out of 5 years in order for you to be considered a business owner. Otherwise, you have a hobby. And if you grow your business the way that you're supposed to, if you make money and you don't go spend it all on expenses, then you're going to produce a profit. And if you produce a profit, you're going to pay taxes on said profit. Okay. So this is why I'm telling you, and I will continue to tell you, to set aside 30% of your income to pay your taxes, because you're going to do that if you go and boss out in your business like you're supposed to. You are supposed to expect your business to make money. And if you make money in your business, even though you might pay a lower tax rate, thou shalt pay. Okay, please stop telling people to get into business to produce a refund. Okay, the scenario that I saw, you guys, this person was saying, okay, so if you drive 16,000 miles a year and 12,000 miles of that is for your business, then you get X amount and that's going to produce a refund. Okay, so let me tell you something about all these miles. Okay. So if you drive in 12,000 miles a year for your business, okay, wait a minute. Let me do some math. All right. Because that's 1,000 miles a month, 1,000 miles a month. You know what? Let's do it by week. So you're driving 250 additional miles per week for your business. Okay. Now that might fly in the beginning. Okay, because when you are getting started in business, you are investing more than you're earning. Okay, you might be going out and talking to people and you getting your hustle on and all that. Absolutely go get your hustle on to build your business. Okay, but if you don't produce the income to where you are showing a profit at the end of the year, like I said, that first 2 or 3 years, that might work. But come year 4 and 5, if you're not turning a profit, the IRS is going to be sending you a letter and saying, hey, we'd like to get more information on these expenses. And so if you can't produce the information on those expenses and show where you were actually trying to turn a profit, IRS is not going to have that. That already happened to a couple in Florida, I want to say a couple years ago. I want to say 2016, 2015, 2016, where the IRS went back and disallowed all of their expenses because they bought the product, they used the product, they went to all of the events, they went to all of the meetings, but their income did not support all of their activity that they claimed. And so the IRS said, no, we want all our money hunty. And for these mileage is one of the first audited things in a home business. Why? Because the the mileage is one of the most expensive paying benefits. Okay. I think for 2018, the mileage is 54 and a half cents per mile. So for every mile that you drive for your business, 54 and a half cents per mile. So if you're thinking that because you put a sticker on your car that driving to your job is now a business mile, that is incorrect. Having a sticker on your car, I don't care if you shrink wrap your car, paint your car, boss it out in all of your company information, that does not make those miles tax deductible. It is the purpose of the trip. Okay. So can you get creative and make sure that you're maximizing your miles? Absolutely. Totally encourage that. However, but you sitting up here just saying, because I got this sticker on my car and I drove to work, then all of those miles are business miles. That is incorrect. And you have to document. But when you're going into business, you have to go into business to make money. Now, if you go into business and you're like, okay, I haven't turned a profit yet, but you can actually show this is where your calendar, all of your clients and prospects, this is when this is important, because let me tell you something. In the event that you get audited, the IRS will take your calendar and they will call Zach and say, hey, Zach, did you meet with Lysandra on May 1st at 8:30 p.m. to talk about such and such? They will do that. And they will let you know, yeah, we're going to be calling the people in your calendar because that's what they're required to do. And so if Zach was like, I ain't seen Lysandra in like 5 years, right? So the IRS goes, okay, thank you. That's some miles that you owe us there. And so I really want you to understand that a home business is an excellent opportunity. It is an excellent opportunity for you to build a lifestyle of your own. I am down for home business like 4 flat tires. Okay. I am a tax professional. I work from home. My kids are upstairs sleeping. That's awesome. Okay. But you also need to understand that a home business is not just a cash cow for you to go and operate at a loss and produce a refund. No, you need to go and boss out and make some money. Because people keep talking about all of these tax benefits and all that stuff. In order for you to really take advantage of tax benefits that are available to a home business, you need to go make some money. That's it. It's not sit here and we're going to the family reunion. So we're going to talk to Uncle Joe and then we're just going to write that off. Okay. I'm seeing too much of this foolishness. If you're going to go on vacation, go on vacation. It's okay. But if you're going to go and make it a business trip, you better make sure you're doing your homework and not just, I had someone ask me, if I go on a business trip and I give out business cards at the airport, does that make my trip tax deductible? No, it does not. It does not. Just talking to, going out to lunch and you just happen to talk to the server about your business, that does not make that meal tax deductible. It does not. We are talking about preset appointments with people to go and sit down and have a conversation about your business. That is a business meeting. That is being intentional. And if you're sitting here showing that you're talking to all these people and you ain't making no money, then the IRS does this thing. They go through and they ask, okay, well, did you hire a coach? Did you talk to a CPA? Did you talk to a tax professional? And if you sit here as a home business owner, especially in the network marketing industry, and I really want you guys to hear this, if you sit there and say, well, I talked to my sponsor, your sponsor is not your business coach because they have a financial interest in you either keeping up with the auto ships, paying the monthly fees. They have a financial interest in that. So that is not your professional business coach. If you are fortunate enough to have a sponsor who is really real with you and helps to guide you, that's great. But when it comes down to you getting audited and the IRS says, did you try any different methods? Did you hire a business coach? Did you do these things? And you said, okay, well, I talked to my sponsor. The IRS is going to say, sorry, you did not talk to a professional. You need to talk to someone who does not have a vested interest, a vested financial interest in your business. And I so need for you guys to get this. People, especially now with the tax reform and people, trying to find ways to loop and swoop and all of this stuff, with the tax code. I'm telling you, as a tax professional, do not go into business for a tax refund. Don't do any of that for a tax refund. Because see, here's the other thing that you also need to understand is that when the IRS investigates your behind and you up here posting about how you got this write-off and that write-off, they will use that same social media to betray you and to convict you. And trust and believe it has happened. It has happened to a very prominent 7-figure internet marketer. And yeah, so you have to understand that, business is not a game. I tell you to win the tax game. Hey, I'm all about being legal. There's lots of ways to avoid paying taxes, but you got to make money to do it. But you're still going to pay taxes. Business owners pay taxes. I don't care what kind of structure you have. You might have a corporation. That corporation is going to pay taxes even if you don't pay any personal income tax. If you got a partnership and you make money, that's going to get sent right to your personal return. If you've got an S corp baby, your S corp might not pay taxes, but you got to pay yourself a reasonable wage on a W-2 and you will pay income tax, honey. I don't care what kind of business structure you have unless you are operating at a loss, you're gonna pay. That's what we do. And so this is why I preach to you to set aside this money so you ain't got to go and sit here how you gonna duck and hide and try and hide money and all. Orange is not the new black. I like being free to sit here and talk to y'all. My kids upstairs saying, "Mommy, be quiet." Come on. So the message. Stop telling people to use a home business to increase the tax refund because that's not always going to work. And then when the IRS comes for them, where are you going to be? At your house. And then you're going to tell them, oh, well, you should have talked to a tax professional. They look to you to be the expert. They followed you to be the mentor. If you don't have your own tax expert, don't be sending people all willy-nilly because regular people, listen, the common American does not have a relationship with a tax professional. They just don't because they don't know to do that. And people think that having a tax professional is a rich people thing. No, that's how the rich people got rich. Okay, so if you are one who says, okay, well, I'm not a tax professional, but this is what I heard, tell your people to come to me because I'm tired of home business owners getting in tax trouble over half-baked information because you get the street committee tax advice. You only get just that much. And if that's all you need is to get into trouble. So please stop with that. Yes, it provides tax benefits. You can write off things that you normally cannot write off as a W-2 employee. All of that is true. But you need a tax professional to get the rest of the story. And you will not always get a tax refund. When you start making money, you're going to be writing checks. And the first 6 months of the year, that's going to be the check writing this time of your life. When you start making them estimated tax payments, baby. Okay. So yeah, this is kind of a rant one today, but I take it personal, you guys. I really take my business personally. I take these live broadcasts personally because I want us to go and boss out and stay out of freaking debt. And the last place you want to be is in debt to the federal government. And you definitely don't want to be in trouble to the state government. That state is worse than federal. I'm going to let you know that right now. When the federal government sets a statute for collections for taxes for 10 years, you got states, their collection statute is 20 years. So if they can collect all of their money in 20 years, they're not making no kind of deals with you unless you have absolutely no money and no assets. So if you want to be there, you can go there by yourself. I'm just, this one, not happening. All right. So yeah, so that's it for today, you guys. I really hope I gave you something to chew on, and to really digest and think about how you're doing in your business, guys. We're going into the fourth quarter. Okay. Now is the time to look at where you are with your money. Are you making money? Do you have money set aside for taxes? What's going on with your money? Figure it out now. Okay. So that when it comes down time to tax time, that you won't be surprised. So that if you got to write a check, you got money. Do that now. Fourth quarter. We are in the money spendingest time of the year. We already had the back to school shopping. We got freaking Halloween coming up, all the holidays. Folks is spending money. Folks is spending money these last couple months of the year. Get your part and save your taxes. That's the truth. All right. So again, that's it. Thank you guys for that extra for hanging out with me. I certainly appreciate you. Share this with some friends, you guys. Let's help each other do better. That's it. Let's help each other do better. All right. So that's it for me, you guys. Thank you so much. I am here Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock-ish, and you can come here to get your questions answered about your home business taxes. Have a great day. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.